Hey guys, what's up? Jake here, and today we're doing a little something special. I just created a deck. It's probably a pretty terrible deck, but it's got to see the light of day sometime, right? So this is my buddy Orangey. He actually donated a lot of cards to me so that I could create this deck, and he's just overall an awesome dude. So he is going to be taking part in my debut. The first ever constructed deck battle, so it's pretty cool. So we're starting by setting up our defenses on the center line here. This guy is, I think he's pretty good. Obviously I've never played him, but he's been around in the community for a while as far as I know. He's actually in one of Blinky's YouTube videos as well, I think. And if you didn't know, Blinky is, he's one of the, I guess, he's one of the really great personalities that's part of this game, doing guides and all this cool stuff on his YouTube channel. So essentially, the guy you want to check out if you really want to learn about this game is Blinky, and the guy you want to check out if you're just here for a little bit of entertainment as I don't know, casual fun, and that's me. I will be guiding you along for this mysterious journey, and so far he hasn't gotten anything out on the board yet. I don't know if that's because he's playing a little bit slower deck or what, but I don't know. Something else interesting I've noticed is that the idols on the left are always different from the ones on the right, but I just started noticing this recently, so I don't know if there's a pattern to it. I don't know if it's like based on your deck or whatever, but Orangey told me that he's playing Decay deck, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, which has obviously nothing to do with the idols, because if I'm playing Decay as well, so if I had different idols, then things would make sense, but they don't, because this is the world. Oh, nice. So he's got a little foil here. Pretty interesting the way foils are handled in this game. The way it works is there's a crafting system, which I haven't actually got too into yet. So, let's see, hold on, I gotta figure out what exactly I want to do here. This hex marks is a pretty, it's pretty crazy. So, trying to figure it out, and I don't know what Slayer is. You get Slayer, attack one or less, get Slayer until end of turn. I don't know what that is. Actually, that's kind of a card that doesn't really belong here. So we'll throw that out and place this guy right here. So how the foily, nice looking card system works is you throw your cards in some sort of crafting machine, and the crafting machine gives you better looking cards. The reason I think it's a pretty cool idea is because it allows you to continue progressing, like pursuing. It offers you a little bit more stretcher goals, as if if you had completed your collection and gotten every card in the game, which shouldn't be too difficult, because I think right now there's something like 200 cards in the game, but obviously you need to get 3 of each. So if you're like some kind of crazy Scrolls enthusiast and you were all about grabbing cards and eventually reach the top tier, you had 1,200 cards and you were good to go. This crafting system allows you to try and get some more. Just refine your collection even more beyond simply just the amount of cards you have. So it's kind of neat. Spent way too much time trying to figure out how to explain that, but you know how it goes. Got to do what you can. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play. Ooh, this is a really, really tough choice actually. I'm gonna get cards with that one and go ahead and oh my god. Okay, so right now we're looking at 3. We're looking at 6. I'm going to actually destroy his idol this turn, his middle idol this turn. I don't know how wise it is to stack all of my hex marks on one creature, but I did it, or on one row. But I did it. Not only that, but like this guy can't move, so now he's got hex marks. It's gonna deal fatal damage to the idol, but now it's a useless creature. So I don't know how wise of a move that was, but we'll see. You will see. Now, one thing I've kind of been noticing about the game thus far is that there's not really a push. There's not really a give and take, or push-pull in terms of how good it is to go first. Let's see here. So we're going to throw the Loyal Darkling over yonder and probably take this guy in the similar direction. So this piece of crap right here, the Mire Shambler, is going to attack in a random row. I have no idea which row he's going to go to before he attacks. It's a really fun card, but somewhat impractical at the same time. I don't really have a problem with it though. I think it's neat. So, let's go ahead and call it a turn. I need to get out my Curse Monger, but hey, look at that. He actually attacked exactly when I needed him to. So I'm sorry I talked crap on you there, Mire Shambler. You're actually a pretty cool guy. All right, what did he just do? He just brain liced my guy. Ooh, that's rough. That is a really, really good card. So what it's going to do is it's going to deal poison damage to this creature every turn for 3 rounds. And then when this creature is finally destroyed, he's going to get to draw cards, which is just absolutely nuts. Now, I don't really want to destroy the Oblivion Seeker. That's going to let him draw cards. It's going to give him an even greater advantage right now. So what I will do is probably bring my mouse over here and let it attack his Loyal Darkling. That is gonna cause my idol to take 2 damage, but that's sort of the compromise I need to make right now. At the same time, I think I'm gonna play Draining Mist so that I can be sure he's not gonna attack anytime soon, and I will actually. That's a really tough choice, but I really have to get rid of the Witch Doctor in favor of drawing a couple extra cards. So we will see how this pans out. So this guy, this Rot Eater, he's getting pretty big. He played that one well. That's exactly the creature that he wanted destroyed next to the Rot Eater in order to buff the Rot Eater. So well played there. Now he's got some crazy stuff going on. As you can see, he's been working on his resources quite a bit this game. So that's pretty nice for him. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and try to snag another idol. So that, let's see here, that's an 8/6. This guy, okay, so he's an 8/6, but he's got 5 countdown, and he's going to rely on other units getting destroyed in order to decrease that countdown. So it is a great card, but at the same time, that's a pretty huge, stipulation for being able to attack. So let me go ahead and sacrifice Arthritis and finally get that resource that is going to allow me to play the Curse Monger. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a Curse Monger down here. And let's see what happens when they attack. There we go. Down to 3 damage on the idol. The topmost idol is down to 3, and the lowermost one is down to 7. So you can see, I think this is a really good example of how detrimental it is to a player's central strategy when you take out that middle row, because he's got a unit right here that he really needs to be able to attack with. But that would have doubtlessly, is that a word? That would have undoubtedly, there we go, that would have undoubtedly gone in his center row. And he would have been able to maneuver a lot more strategically around that if he had a center row to protect. So that's just a food for thought there. So now, ooh, he's doing some stuff here. Now this guy's going to attack next turn. And so, okay, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. If I get one more attack in with this guy and keep him in this row, he should be able to take out that idol by himself. So we're going to see how that pans out. And at the same time, okay, we'll move this guy back and throw up. Throw up. We'll put a. Sorry, a lot going on here. It's hard to really speak what I am so to speak. And a Cursemonger. See, that's the hard choice right now, is it between the Pillar of Disease and the Cursemonger. I'm gonna get more cards with the Pillar. See what we can do here. Pestis. Alright, so this guy's gonna gain +1 attack for each rat on this side. And then when he destroys a unit, I'm gonna get another rat. Let's see how this works out. Boom! More rats. Cool. Searing Shackles. So we gotta see how this guy's gonna react to my guy being here. He's got one card left in hand. Nice, very nice. So that allowed him to summon a Mire Shambler on a random tile. That is the perfect, absolutely perfect tile for him to have a Mire Shambler on, because that was my next target, essentially. Oh, so the Harvester is about to wreck my base and my face. So that's that sucks. He's about to unleash hell on my freaking. Yep, look at that. That's really cool though. I've never seen that thing attack before, so that was nice. We are in a really, really bad position right now. That goes without saying, and that has something to do with the fact that my central strategy is more focused on the early game, which I don't even know how viable that is. But let's see here. Chained units controller deals 1 damage. I'm gonna have to go for the. That's like a really bad play too, because that's not even idle I was going for at this point. But that's really the only thing I can think of right now. Alright, we'll use this thing to get more cards. Play a Husk here and here. We'll see how that works out. Probably not going to work out, period. But we'll figure it out from here. I really need to get this idol at the top, and he's taken a really strong position to protect it. So we'll see how it works out. Interesting. So the Mire, he's actually moving his guys out of position in order to out of the good position that would be needed to protect that idol. I don't really understand what his greater goal that he has in mind. I don't really know what he's going for with that, but it's very I don't know. He's keeping me wondering. That's a good thing to be sure. So the Husk is an interesting card, in my opinion. It's got 3 attack and 2 life for just 1 casting cost, and that's pretty. Like if you look at most games, that's really really good. That's kind of overpowered even. All right, good. So we did the smart thing and moved it over there, caused it to take 2 damage. Anyways, as I was saying, it's really strong until you look at the fact that it's got a 3 countdown, right? So, oh, he says he's taking chances. He really is taking chances here. So, I need to punish him for that as much as possible. That is so crucial here that I take advantage of him trying to play on the offensive, I should say. So let's Pestis. This is really something. Alright, so we're gonna use Brain Lice on this guy. Cool. Now that's a really short scope play. Like I have a specific goal in mind when I played that, and that is to keep this guy out of this lane, right? So I think that's about all I can do here. His idol's gonna take 4 damage right now, and it's down to 3 HP. So he's got 2 idols at 3 HP. Right now I'm sitting pretty, but he has way more board control or board advantage than I do. So that's the big thing here. And he just, whoa, that was pretty sick. I've never seen anything like that. Granted, I haven't been playing this game very long, but that was a really awesome play. So, good job, dude. Good job. All right. Let's, okay. What can we do? What can we do to recover from this? Well, the first thing we can do is, see the +1 attack for each rat. Well, we don't have any rats right now, unfortunately, so. Oh boy. I'm at a loss for words right now, honestly. This is a really tough spot he's put me in, and that's like absolutely his #1 goal as my opponent. So, well played there. Those things have 3 countdowns still though, and that's what I really need to capitalize on here. I've got 3 turns to recover from this, but it's going to be a pretty difficult situation to recover from. So we'll see what we can do to remedy that. This one's got the countdown of 2 right now. Okay, they've all got 2. My bad. Cool. So I'm playing really. Oh, wow. That's it. That's the play again. Double Necrogeddon. That is gonna. I think that might actually take me out. What if I got 7? Ooh, it's gonna take my idol down to 6. Or down to 1, sorry. Because the reason for that is because he's got a wall here, so. Cool. This is really coming down to the T here. This is insane. And he's got me at 1, 1, and 1. And if I destroy any creature adjacent to his Watcher, or if he does, then he's gonna kill a random idol of mine. If he's got another Necrogeddon in his hand, he's gonna kill me next turn. So, keeping that in mind, I'm gonna just try and draw some cards here. I've got another Loyal Darkling, which is, wow, that's a little bit too late for that. So. So I'm guessing Necrogeddon is a huge part of the meta that I wasn't aware of at this point. So, just the way he's talking about it. He said, I don't know if you can read what the guy is saying to me, but Orangey says that I can win right now with the Necrogeddon. But I don't have one, so it's all good. We'll throw this down here. Alright. And finally, we'll put a Rot Eater down yonder. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So we're gonna watch what he does to kill my last idol on this turn. Yeah, it's a good game. Cool. That was a fun game though. That was a lot of fun. I felt like I actually had a chance during most of it. I was able to get 2 of his idols down to 3 after destroying one of them. And I think one of the biggest mistakes I made was probably throwing the hex mark on my guy that's immobile. So that wasn't too smart. That was a really great match though. So thank you, Orangey, for the game. And let's take a look at one last thing that I want to do per episode here. We're going to do what I want to call the card of the day. So every time I do one of these, I want to look at a card, tear it apart, and just really talk about it, just so that we can start to learn more about the game with each episode. So today's is Honorable General. This is a cool card because when its countdown becomes 0, all adjacent units have their countdown decreased by 2. So essentially when this guy attacks, any creature that doesn't have a base countdown higher than 2 is going to attack with it, as long as it's right next to the Honorable General. It's got a really neat sprite, as you can see on the bottom here. I think it's really cool, just really solid looking dude. And overall, it's just a really strong card. He does have a base countdown of 3, but his ability more than makes up for it. All right. His flavor text says, "Time and again he has brought victory. The Empire's reward is war." So he's a pretty cool guy. I won this card actually today by completing for the first time a round of Judgment. So I did 5 games and won 2 of those games. And it's really cool. The way it works is it allows you to actually pick from the deck that you use in your Judgment matches. It allows you to pick your reward from that deck. Overall, really neat system, really neat card, and thanks for watching. Please join me next time as we play more Scrolls.